So welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to make Korean short ribs. I know sometimes we buy some oyster sauce or soy sauce for recipes, and then we end up with it in the back of our refrigerators, taking up space, and we don't have anything else to use it for. So one thing to look out for when purchasing beef short ribs, they should be bright red in color. Look for even marbling in the meat. It should be tightly attached to the bone. You don't want to get any short ribs that are falling off or loosening from the bone. And then there's always going to be a little bit of like a fat cap on there, or surface fat, but you don't want an excessive piece of surface fat. You can trim it off if it's excessive, but you just have to be careful because you don't want to trim some of the membranes that connect the meat to the bone. For this recipe, we're going to use 3 peeled, thinly sliced shallots, a half bunch of cilantro and tender stems chopped, 5 tablespoons of honey, 6 cloves of peeled, finely chopped garlic, 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. It can be sesame oil only if you have it. The juice and zest of 4 limes. And I'm also going to have a video so that you can make use of those lime halves that are left over. Stay tuned for that. A 3-inch piece of ginger root, peeled and finely chopped. 2 tablespoons of Asian fish sauce or oyster sauce. 1 to 2 jalapeno peppers, seeded and minced. And I added in 1 tablespoon of hoisin because I had some in my house and I wanted to use it up, and it adds good flavor. And then also I added 1 package of dehydrated shiitake mushrooms that I've reconstituted in 1 cup of OJ. Once again, that's not a key component of the dish, but it does add nice flavor. So for this recipe, you're going to start off with the marinade. So all of your ingredients, from the shallots through the hoisin sauce that I'm using in this recipe. To make it for this recipe, we're going to blend it into it's going to be like a thick kind of a liquid. It's not going to be a paste, it's going to be a liquid. And you're going to pour that over your short ribs and let that marinate up to 24 hours. So now the following day, you're going to take a spoon, scrape off as much of the pulp and the marinade that you can, and then you're going to sear it in a pan until all sides are brown. Then you're going to take the ribs out, pour off any excess oil. If there is some of the marinade that sticks or burns in the pan, just clear that out of the pan, scrape that off the spoon. And then you're going to turn your pot down to low heat. Add your beef short ribs back in, pour over all of the marinade, and then you're going to let that simmer for at least 1.5 to 2 hours until the meat is extremely tender and falling off the bone. And then that's it. You've got Korean braised short ribs. I'm serving it today with some jasmine rice, but you can use this to make tacos and all kinds of different things. So have fun with it.